Alright.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Shane, aka Black Duplicate. This is About Life Podcast. Yes. Spirit of the Bantu, spirit of the peoples. Yes. So listen, I got some dope content for y'all. From a whole bunch of different people, as I always do. Give my opinion on it. Y'all give y'all opinions on it, and we go from there. But before I do this, I just want to apologize for my different area, and the sound quality might not be too good here, right? So hopefully y'all can hear well. I'll do my best to get the volume as high as I possibly can so y'all can hear all the content. Certain circumstances made me have to move around a little bit. I ain't gonna talk much about it. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go from here. So let's do this. Let's get on it. Basically, I just think us colored people here where I live need to wake up a little more and realize that we're a lot more powerful than we can ever imagine. Right? And us, especially our men, especially me and our men, we need to rise. We have no choice. They will continue using our children. They will continue using our women unless we decide to do something about it. Right? And I'll be real. A lot of people are on our side. It may not seem that way, but there's plenty of white people that are on our side. There's plenty of Hispanics that are on our side. And there's plenty of Asians that are on our side. They will back us. They will back us. To depend on them? Of course not. But they will back on us. They will back us. You know what I'm saying? What is it going to take? Getting our minds out the fog. When you start to eat right, which put proper things into your body to fuel your brains, because you have two brains, your gut and your mental. When you're able to synchronize both of those and feed them correctly, you'll start to see things differently. Certain little powers within you will start to wake up, right? And you'll notice who you really are, right? Some have already talked about it, like Rashad, right? Like Malcolm. Many others. XXX, Kanye. Many have been talking, and even me. We're gods, people. We're gods. We're not normal people, man. Most of us, not all of us, but some of us were the first here on this earth. We created everything. Right? We can do this. If we stand together, we can do this. We can rise, bro. But let's get to it. Let's get to the content. So we got this brother right here giving his opinion on black Americans, on what he thinks. He's not the first to say this. And he's not the last. Right? We need to stop fighting amongst ourselves, and we need to stop letting them brainwash our children. You know what I mean? We need sons. We need men to protect our women. You know what I'm saying? The importance of masculinity is very important right now. Now, we're not supposed to be sitting out here bashing our women and trying to take advantage of our women. No. We're supposed to protect them. But they're supposed to do their duty as well. But where does that reside into us fathers? Because we must raise our daughters correctly. We must teach our daughters how they're supposed to take care of a man. And give them security. So they won't seek it out in some guy. Because they're already going to feel secure with their fathers. They're already going to know what a man is. And then they can go out there and be wives to our sons, man. We have a huge responsibility that we're just ignoring, bro. It's not all just come out here and get money. come out here and rob everybody. No, man. Let's come out here and raise our children. Let's come out here and be strong. Let's come out here and unify. Which I already know unity is going to be a really hard thing. I already know that. We just need a lot of leaders in each community to rise up and uplift those communities. But let's get to the content anyway. See what he got to say.
Black Americans are the gods of this earth, and all African nations are waiting on them for freedom and black liberation.
Guys are the geniuses, and everybody in the world is looking up to it for research, for answers. Do you guys know that because of your egocentric, narcissistic ways, that till this day, you're still doing it? You're thinking you're better than everybody, and that's what the white man used to accuse us to be. You guys are the gods. You guys are the ones that all nation, all African nation is waiting for African unity. But because you think that you're better, I'm not from Africa, oh, it's so dirty, oh, what am I doing with it? I'm not going to rub your monkey. That's why you see black people are not united, because we are waiting for our gods. Not that why Jesus is showing to all, our gods, the African Americans, are our gods to lead us to freedom. You guys are the original sons and daughters of the United States of America. You guys are the original owner. You guys are the original inventors of this world. Everything in this world, the black American developed before he even went down to Africa. Your ability to do some research. Christopher Columbus came here. The only thing we saw that black people were narcissistic and egocentric, that they don't care about what happened on the other side. They were just developing and building, wonderful things. He said, oh, I can use this against them. He thought he led in Africa. When Christopher Columbus described the people he discovered here, straight black people. But because of the narcissistic and egocentric ways, he went down to Africa, brought slaves, and dehumanized them in front of the black Americans that were here. They could not say anything, they could not intervene because they felt like it was not their people. It was not them. So what you do was, I don't care what you do. That's not I'm thinking about building skyscraper, you're thinking about, treating money like that. They didn't care. But they didn't know that the white man had a plan. The dehumanization of African men in America was a target trigger to include all blacks in America. They say that all blacks in America were once slaves and brought from Africa here as slaves. They started taking the black people's lands, taking the invention from them. Because people like the show and don't like the show. Africans, when they come here with tease them, oh man, you speak things are funny. How you look at that? Man, I don't fuck with African. I'm Indian. I'm not African. You are not African, yes. Because you are our gods, the original gods, the freedom of black, the freedom of the world rests in your hands. But y'all don't want to accept it. Jesus.
Well, that's just TikTok if you feel like you're interested in that. But what do y'all think about that? I'm going to let y'all talk about that. There's a lot of talk about who we are over here in America. I was born here. The only image I have of my ancestors was my great-great-great-grandmother in shackles. Now, I don't know if she came off a slave ship or not, but I'm assuming she did. And then I ended up tracking some of my bloodline back to Africa. Back to Bantus and Congo and Nigeria and Ghana and all these places. Right? But I still have an indigenous Eastern American Indian in me. Right? And then a whole bunch of other stuff. Viking descent. I have a lot of descent inside me, right? But either way, that's not everything. I still got to dive deeper into here. Because at the end of the day, I'm only going to know what I'm allowed to know. At least on this technology basis. The real truth lies within the mind. The real truth lies within the mind. But he's not the only guy to say something like that. He's not the only one. It's not. Many others have said it. Like him, he talks about the Bible being African history of the Bantus. Right?
Bible is African history.
Real African history is the Bible. So when the invaders came, you didn't find your ancestors.
Sorry for the bad quality. I hope y'all can hear it.
The invaders came, they came out and out to kings. This is what I want you to know. So your ancestors are full of glory and honor. It's the reason why the says of amazing culture and philosophy. Your ancestors were glorified kings. This is an average study for
1450.
1450. This is before we had come. Okay, so you will notice me. I'm like upside down. Okay, because you're where the heads. Egypt is still north, South Africa is still south. And cardinal culture and compass. What you have to notice is that there is customs everywhere. Okay? So this is not the history we're told. Everything we've been told is a lie. That's where you must begin into your cup one last time. Most I say the best line.
Castles.
This one cannot go into no place. Mauritania, that's where the balls come. Okay? AKA the niggas, AKA the bunch. You won't get there. But also you're gonna see like is that there's high-tech technology. You guys are primitive, they had to figure that out. That's the only way they could stay. The whole world is such a big mess. Okay? This is the final rundown, final showdown. This is not so you hate white people. It's some white people inherited life from their ancestors. Okay? Yeah, some of these old maps cost like $200,000. It's like 4 million rands. Those are like 90-something. So you were clothed in glory and honor. How did you end up like this? Your ancestors told you, your prophets, your yangas, not your witches, I'm not telling you, your yangas told you, when you lose the laws of the most important law, you put laws of life. Laws of life. That was wrong. Namibia, America, the Persians, the Arabs sleep. That's it all.
Interesting.
They had to turn the Negroes back to
True, because then you don't believe in Tsunami Nanini. Yeah.
You have to do whatever you like. But why would they do that? Because when you get to your ancestors out of that, and so the prosperity they were told, prosperity comes from the law. This is what gives you prosperity and success. The law by you.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, that's just some stuff about about Africa, and here's some proof for you. He was talking about the Bible's, African history. Well, look at this.
Here is the boat of Khufu. That owner boat. This boat is 140 feet long.
140 feet long.
Captain Cook's boat. When this boat was estimated in 1954 in a pit, over 1,200 pieces, the boat was dismantled. And they reconstructed to 1,200 pieces to reconstruct this boat up. Now, what was the purpose of this boat? This boat was called the Nuang.
The New Ankh.
What is the Nuang? What was the Nuang? The flooding of the Nile was called the Nuang. Now, when the Nile flooded, it was Khufu who realized that he could take his solar astral journey through the Nile to the celestial Nile. It was the Milky Way. To take him back to his father, Asar. So the Milky Way was looked at as the celestial Nile, like the earthly Nile. So it was the Nuang who took him back. That was the purpose of his book. Then later it was corrupted into Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark was taken from the Nuang.
Yes. It makes sense anyway because those words didn't exist anywhere.
Video, thank you.
So there's a little bit of evidence for you. You can look into that. It's a TikTok if you want to start there. You can look into that shit yourself, man. But a lot of things are being uncovered. We got one video of many talking about us being gods and goddesses. Then we got another video talking about the Bible was our history. And then we got this other guy saying that maybe the worst of us, the ones that have the mental conditions, could be the shamans. And that's why I want to go into roles. I wanted to go into roles like some people are built to lead. Some people are built as warriors. Some people are built as the human libraries that store all the information in their minds. Some people are built to be shamans and spiritual guiders. Some people are built to be health nutritionists, to know how to navigate through the food industry and how to navigate through food and give the village the right sources of food to help them in the right ways. We all have certain roles that we must abide by, bro. And we need to understand what those roles are, like this guy right here. The problem is when one of our own, completes his task and shows what he's made of, he's used and then thrown away. And I don't mean thrown away like then garbage. Killed and taken out and erased from history. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us are too stupid to realize that we can fight back. You know what I'm saying? Too stupid to realize that we can fight back. We want to be on this peaceful bullshit. You can't be peaceful forever, man. When they're killing our leaders, bro. When they're killing our brothers. We're going to sit here and just be peaceful? Something got to change, bro. But I want you to hear how powerful and amazing this guy was. And none of us even know who the freak he was, man. Peep.
Alright, folks, listen up.
A white lady telling you, man. A white lady.
You will not find any of it online. It's not there anymore. They erased his fucking shit. And took his shit. Herman D. James owned multiple businesses. Herman invented the suit.
The suit?
And the female suit.
Both.
He made these so that way other companies would look more professional and well dressed.
Style.
He also launched many clothing companies.
Gucci, Dior, Adidas, Nike, Pumas.
These 21 of them are the ones that we also know today. We're not going to use names because we'll get flagged as saying that that's like abusive or that's hateful behavior. But anyways, we're continuing on, right? He also invented the economy. So like anything about like just how shit works in America, right? Basically, he was the creator of microeconomics and macroeconomics.
Boom.
He also invented the dollar bill, but it's not used in the way that you think it is nowadays. His stuff was really messed with, guys. He also made the branches of government. He also made the colleges, but not in the way you think it is anymore. It's all changed.
Yep.
He also invented marriage. But marriage is not in the way you think it is. So, in summary, Herman was a business owner, helped with the U.S. economy create all of it in the political branches, and on top of that, college and all those other things. But
A genius.
remember, all the stuff that is here and now, his shit was fucking played with. And that's Herman D. James, y'all. I hope you're inspired.
So I want to end right there to show y'all that that's what we do. We are creators. That is godly. That is godly. Gods create. We are creators. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to end there. I gave you plenty of information that led up kind of nicely. That taught you a little bit of something. I hope you learned something. I hope you grabbed something. If you need to talk to me, I'm on all social media platforms. You know where to find me. Black Duplicate across most of my social media platforms. You can find me, hit me up. I got you whatever information I can. I'll help you out with whatever I can. I love y'all. It's About Life Podcast. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the content. I love y'all. Thank you. We out of here.